I Don't Feel Pain in the Dark by Peachsquid. I don't feel pain in the dark. I've always been like this. I have no memory of when I first realized. I've always known that it wasn't normal. There were no awkward moments at sleepovers where I talked about it to friends, and they couldn't relate, and it was only then that I discovered I was a weirdo. I've actually never told anyone, not even my family. I don't feel pain at night. I don't feel pain in a darkened room like a movie theater before the show starts. Standing outside on a cloudy day is just too bright. I know my boundaries. I've tried them all by now. My peculiarity can come in handy. I'm not afraid to collect more firewood on a camping trip. If I stumble and fall, the most that will happen is I will rip my jeans. It impressed the boys when I was in school, doing dumb stunts while we all drank warm beer after a football game. I guess I should mention, I don't feel pain, and I don't get hurt. I don't wake up in the morning to a twisted ankle from jumping off an old train car because my crush dared me to. No bruises from bumping into my dresser when I get up at night and forget I had to rearrange the furniture. And I can get drunk or high. I've never woken up with a hangover, unless I did some day drinking and took a nap. I don't do crazy stunts anymore, though. I grew out of that. And I don't drink too much because I don't want to be that girl who's always drunk at 11 in the morning. I'll drink at bars with friends on occasion if there's something I like the taste of. I mention this because it's relevant to the actual point of why I am writing this, the real story that I want to tell. Not that long ago, I went with some girlfriends to a popular bar. They had a beer there that basically tasted like chocolate milk, and I drank quite a bit. My friends got an Uber home. I actually don't live far from where we were, and since I wasn't actually drunk from the pretty ridiculous amount of beer I'd had, I decided to walk home. I guess he had been watching us. He must have seen how much I was drinking, and yes, I did tell my friends I was buzzed, even though I could have been drinking actual chocolate milk. He probably figured that I was wasted, a perfect target. I was walking on the sidewalk and had to turn a corner. He took his chance. He grabbed me by my arm and yanked me back. He put his other hand over my chin, and he probably meant to put it over my mouth. He took his hand away from my face to try again, I guess, but I took that moment to turn around. I grabbed his wrist that was holding my arm and tried to pry it off. I dug my nails into his skin, but he wouldn't let go. My arm was twisted at an awkward angle, but I couldn't feel it. It did make it hard to pull away. I dug my nails in deeper, and he leaned in closer to me, so I headbutted him. He let go and stumbled back. I was scared, but mostly angry, so I grabbed his arms and pulled him towards me and headbutted him again. It was delicious. I mean that in a literal sense. I could taste something in my mouth. I realized it had started when I first dug my nails into him. A citrus taste, like an orange. And when our heads connected for the first time, there was the aroma and taste of fresh bread. It got stronger the second time. He was standing there, angry, bloody. He called me a bitch and then ran off. I reported the assault, but I didn't intend to follow it up. I was fine, but not everyone is like me, and I didn't want him to hurt someone else. There are so many people like him out there. Predators. The next time at the bar, I paid more attention to the people around me. I saw a man drop something into another man's drink. I got up and grabbed him by the shoulder, tipping him off his chair. When his body hit the ground, I licked my lips and tasted the faint sweetness of chocolate. The room was in an uproar. I picked up the drink and dumped it onto the floor, then told the other man what I had seen. The bartender called the cops. I don't go out every night, but most. I can't help myself. I want to know what it smells like to punch someone in the jaw. I want to taste everything. A push, a slap, a kick. What would it taste like if I bit someone? If I sink my teeth into someone's flesh, will I taste the salt of their skin, the metal of their blood? Or will it be vanilla, cherries? I feel an almost desperate sense of longing when I walk into a dark room. I hope someone yells at me, tries to grab someone's purse. I have considered carrying a knife for a while. Would stabbing a person smell like roses? I can't feel pain in the dark, but what I experience is something so special and so amazing that I can't wait for the sun to go down.